Hey guys, welcome back to today's vlog. So today I just finished my interview at Publix and I got hired to work at Publix, and I'm really excited about it. But there's just one thing that I have in mind that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and it's really interesting. It's about the time where I had the worst experience at my first job, which was in 2016 or 17. I worked at McDonald's, and McDonald's in general, I just didn't like it. But when I worked at McDonald's, one of the worst things that I've ever encountered was when a homeless guy got taken down by a cop. Normally I see horrible customer service. Every day is a new story. Some guy gets mad about his cheeseburger, like a chip, or something about a salad, or anything, drive-through, ice cream machine, anything, you name it. But so one day there was a homeless person. It was at night. It was on Valentine's Day in 2016, and some random guy sits down, and some random homeless guy just comes in, sits down, minds his own business. Well, then later he came to me and he tried to order something, but he was yelling as he was pointing at me very aggressively, pointing at this menu very aggressively. And then he started asking for hot dogs, and I was like, I'm sorry, we do not have hot dogs, unfortunately. And then he just mumbled off aggressively and just went and sat down. And then as he sat down, 10 minutes later, a police officer comes in. He was a very big and buff police officer. And so the police officer comes, minds his own business, and then as he was about to order, the homeless guy just randomly comes up and starts figuratively pointing at the police officer, mumbling at him. Like, I couldn't understand the words, but he was mumbling, and he was yelling him like an aggressive baby. And then the police officer was trying to be nice and said, no, stop, sit down. And then the police officer kept giving him a second chance, and then a third chance, till the homeless guy points at him but touches him like in the shoulder. He touches him and pushes him a little bit. So what the police officer did was he grabbed him by the torso, and then he pulled his shirt, and then he slams him onto one of these tables, and the table flipped over, and then he dragged him across the floor and kicked him off the store. And then next thing you know, the police, after he throws the homeless guy out of the door, he comes back in like with heavy breaths, as if he just did a massive workout, and then he says, never let that guy in again. And then he just randomly ordered his coffee, and then I think he ordered a hamburger. But yeah, and it was on Valentine's Day. So yeah, and that's how my Valentine's Day in 2016 happened. And I just thought it was a really cool, interesting story to talk about. One of the craziest experiences that I've ever encountered working at McDonald's. And so right now I'm just chilling at this village, right now I'm just chilling at this plaza, waiting for my ride. I think working at Publix would be really, really, really interesting experience to work at, because a lot of my family members have worked there, or actually one. No. So right now I'm just chilling. Also, one of the craziest things I've ever experienced at working at McDonald's was there was two different stories, two different crazy events that happened at McDonald's, which was I don't think it was a homeless guy. I think it was just a guy with really angry problems. He comes up to me, and then he says, I think he had anger problems, because I'm a little bit hearing impaired. And then when I was trying to get his order, and I made him repeat 3 or 4 times, and then he got so mad that he threatens to punch me in the nose. And then he just got yelled by the manager, because the manager did not accept what the customer was saying. And then out of nowhere, he comes in and he literally comes around the countertop and just makes his order and right next to me on the computer, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? And also the other story would be, I would literally see homeless people come in, and you know how some homeless people do drugs, cigarettes and stuff like that? A homeless guy literally came in, a group of homeless people came in and went on sat around the tables, and they were doing needles, like drugs in them, and then they all just passed out on the table. I thought that was really crazy, and they just, you know, and then the managers just had to call the police, and it was just really, and when they called the police, it was a really crazy situation. Like, the police came, the ambulance came, and yeah, it turned into a hospital really fast. And I thought it was I could not Snapchat it, because if I Snapchatted it, it would have been unprofessional of me. But here I am vlogging about it 4 years later, just talking about my crazy job experiences and whatnot. I wonder if I would ever encounter these crazy experiences in my new job, Publix, in like the upcoming week. So yeah, should be really interesting. Oh, and right now I'm just vlogging, as in telling stories and whatnot, because that's what I can do right now. But once I get a car and be able to do more things, I will be able to do traveling vlogs and etc. And I think it'll be really fun to do traveling vlogs. If you guys want to see traveling vlogs, make sure you guys comment down below. What places would you like me to see, would you like me to travel to in Florida? Because I'm not driving to Mexico or another state, because I have school and it's, yeah. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, and I think that's all I have for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.